Yeah, hello again. So let's talk about Xiangli Yao. So this is gonna be a small video talking about his kit, teams, build, and echoes, and to prepare for him for a small video. Okay, so when it comes to Xiangli Yao, he's gonna focus more on being a main DPS, which you're gonna focus on getting your ultimate and your 40 circuit, which turns everything. So all of your damage input is gonna be converted into resistance vibration damage, which is gonna be one of the stats you're gonna focus on the most. That's because of his ultimate turns his skill, and his 40 circuit turns his skill into dealing also resistance vibration damage. The second thing when it comes to his kit is that you're gonna also be doing a lot of auto attacks, so you kinda do need basic attack with that. All right, so when it comes to his echoes, you're gonna focus. You have two builds. One build which is gonna be the best build, which is going for the thundering build, which will increase your electro. You're gonna go for all 5 of them, and with that build you're gonna focus on the stats you really need for the character. Obviously getting attack on him is gonna be really good, because when you swap with him to a different character, he does stay with you like and dealing damage so he does like 3 different attacks, every attack dealing damage based on his overall attack every 2 seconds. So it's kind of like more for you a little bit. All right, so when it comes to the stats you're gonna focus on, you have the 3 obviously main stats, which is crit rate, crit damage, and energy regen. So if you get his weapon is gonna be crit rate, so you want the main stat for your equity to be crit damage, since you're gonna have a good amount of crit rate. But overall you want crit rate, crit damage, energy regen. And then the 2 other stats that you are looking for, most important one is resistance vibration damage, since most of his damage gets converted to resistance vibration damage. All right, and then after that you want basic attack, and obviously attack is also good. Now for the other build, I don't know how valuable this build is gonna be, like but the idea here that since you can play with him and switch him off fast, like with a different character, if you have 2 characters that are gonna switch a lot, you could also put a build with lingering and focus more on damage and switch with him fast and get all mainly damage, because losing a lot of damage, like converting your type damage into attack mainly and not going for like electro stuff like that, you still lose a lot, you still lose the damage, but you don't lose as much damage as you would expect. All right, now for his teams there is obviously 2 picks that are really important for him. Yelin, because she gives him the electro damage and resistance vibration damage, which is absolutely amazing for him. And then the other pick for him, which is not bad, Jinchi, is really good for him. So like if you look at Jinchi here, she gives him what he really needs. It's resistance vibration damage, and she gives a good amount actually. So she works with him really well. So she gets the 83%. So she is what she or Yunlin are gonna be the best characters to pair with him, or you could pair him with like another electro damage or like another damage dealer and just switch between them. That's also an idea. Okay, now if you want to prepare for this character, so since he's gonna be a gauntlet user, you're gonna do the moonlit attack like farm for the skills. You obviously need for the flower you will need the violet coral, and obviously you will need the thunder one for him. And for the boss world you're gonna need the scar one. Where is he? Yeah, this one. So yeah, that's the one you're gonna need for. So yeah, that's basically his kit and everything. Small video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and see you next one. Goodbye.